Hi there, it's Jeanette here from my home studio for Forest Ceramics in North Worcestershire, and special one today, I'm joined by my lovely mum. She hasn't been here for a few weeks.
For a while.
So we decided we were going to have a day playing with clay, and I've planned to have a kiln opening as well, which I haven't peaked. So what I'm going to try and do is, while I'm just giving you a bit of an introduction of what we're going to do, I'm going to try and play some Instagram reels at the side of this footage so you can see what we're about to open, if I can do the technology for that. But Mum and I are having a quick cuppa before we get started. Cheers, yes. Mum. Cheers. And she, oh yeah, I hope it's a good kiln. So Mum just said to me, what's in the kiln? And this is one that I've got a bit nervous about overnight, because on the very top I've made a 13-inch platter on the wheel, slab rolled. Then I put it on the wheel and then trying to dry it to get it flat. Bisqued, it was beautifully flat. Put it on silica sand on the top, and one previous one had a massive crack in it. So I'm interested to see, hopefully no cracks. I've done chips on the top of it as well. So This is all to go in our house at home. So with all the Cordovan chips on it, which I made in some previous reels. What did I put on the ones underneath? I'm losing track now what I put in there. There's some tapas dishes for my work friends that I've got some more in there. And oh, I know what's in here. What? Oh.
What?
The big oval dish. You know, like I did off my drape moulds, Hartley Noble drape moulds again. I've got a lovely set that I've made oval platters with. So I put all these three together, put the clay over the whole lot, and so I've got a bowl in that shape to go on our kitchen table to put the fruit in. Wow. So I've done that with our favourite glaze that we use at home, so which is the Birch Cordovan chips and this type of effect. So I'm hoping that's run, but it's a big piece, so I've had to, when I've made these, make sure that they fit in the kiln, because I have only got a hobby potter kiln. So I'm hoping by now you've seen the reels of what's inside there. I haven't peeked at all. I've set up the cameras without opening the lid. So this is first time.
Let's go.
Last kiln opening we did, Mum, it wasn't good.
No, it wasn't.
And you didn't hide back on you're like, not one of your best, Ned. So I'm hoping that this is a better one. Oh, okay. So on the top is one of these super big plates. Okay. So I'm hoping there's not a big crack down the middle. Chips. Ready.
I haven't seen yet.
Okay.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Oh, yes.
Beautiful.
Oh, that is
that. And the cut.
Oh, that's silica sand. That is flat. So on the top, that's got a
lovely,
gorgeous gloss. I didn't put anything on the rim, and I've also done it just down the one side because I thought down the middle. That. So like I had previously done these. So these were the small ones, and I did them all down the middle. And I thought it'd be too much, so I think these are more like serving platters. God, how much they shrink when they go in there, because it was a lot bigger. I'm just concerned when I pick it up with the cracks underneath. Oh. So I put this on silica sand, which apparently, just from YouTube research and what other potters said, is that as it shrinks, it needs to be able to move. So you put the sand underneath, so it's got somewhere to move, and there's less chance of cracks, but it could be cracked underneath.
Doesn't look it, does it?
That is flat as well, because I went quite heavy on the chips.
On there as well.
It's gorgeous, isn't it? Please don't have a crack at the bottom.
No.
No. So I'm not going to brush off that sand because there could be some sharp bits on it. It doesn't look like there is, but that's a very neat edge. Look at that.
Edge.
And also how flat it is.
That's good. That's very good.
Wow. Do you know what? That could be, you could eat off that. It's a bit big to eat off. Depending on for your plate, you only have small portions.
No, I don't eat that much.
That is beautiful, that effect.
That's a good one there.
Oh, look, there's tiny, very, very subtle. No, I don't even know if they are pinholes. No, like, oh, I'm hoping you can see that on the camera, but that feels like, just watch, don't slide your hand on it, but that feels, yeah, just over here a little bit. Doesn't that feel gorgeous? Look at the sheen on it.
Oh, that's absolutely perfect.
How the birch changes colour on the rim.
Just there.
There's nothing on the rim. It purely is just. So on this, I did 3 coats of Mayco Birch, and then on there is Cordovan chips, which I make by hand, intentionally just Cordovan. And I've got large chips, medium chips, small chips. I've gone a little bit over the top with my chips. There's a reel on my Instagram if you want to see how I make my chips. And then I've added a touch of birch chips over the top to try and create the different shades. And then Mayco Colbalt Wash dots, which I might try and make some Colbalt Wash chips rather than have dots, which could be quite a nice way of doing it. And then I put a bit of clear glaze over the Colbalt Wash.
It makes a change.
I like it on such a big piece. It looks nice on that one side, doesn't it? Oh,
lovely.
I can only do one in a firing because it doesn't fit in my kiln. Look how flat that is.
Nice and flat.
There's no wobble on that. Wow. Right, you can see all my silica sand on the top of here. So when I lift this up, I'm going to be very careful.
When I was last here, you weren't using the silica sand.
No, and we had a massive crack. So I think I've got mugs on the bottom. I'm trying to peek. I can't remember what's underneath here. The bottom shelf is the big oval. So on here, there's some mugs. And Tracie and Wendy, if you're watching, one of these, Tracie, is yours to go with a set of 2. Another 2 I've done. And Wendy, your 3 are under here. And a couple of mugs.
Oh, good.
Oh, Wendy,
gorgeous.
Those are your tapas dishes, the blue.
Yes, my favourite colour.
Look at those. Do you like those, Wendy? Oh,
yeah, they look
beautiful.
Even the way that's even.
So I've done a special flux. Please don't break. I've done a special, not a special. I added flux. They're the cookies to rest on. I'll take those off in a sec. So I added flux, but I think if I remember rightly, I did it in a zigzag pattern. I'd normally just put a line, but it did in a zigzag, which has created this various drips. And I did zigzag flux, and then I also added on Wendy's some moody blue stroke and coat on the top to draw into it with blue hydrangea 2 coats underneath. So, look at the bottom of that. So these are just to...
Oh, easy.
Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Oh, that's a shame. Just there. The cookie was touching the glaze. That's a shame. I'll have to just slightly grind that there. But otherwise, that would have been perfect. So that's the blue hydrangea on the outside.
Isn't it, here?
And the blue, 2 tones of blue in the carving, which I don't put a glaze over the top of that, which I believe that's okay because it's not going to have contact with food. But if I have if I have underglazes, I've got to put a clear glaze on the top if it's going to be food in contact with it.
Right. That's a pretty dish. She'll like that. Oh. Yeah.
Wendy loves blues. I love purple. So she said any blues at all.
Yeah, I love
And
blues.
there's the other one. Oh, it's okay. It's on the stroke. It's on the underglaze, which it shouldn't stick. Oh, yes.
It's a nice set.
And those sweet. There's another one in the one below.
Is there?
That is lovely. Absolutely beautiful. I love that.
Yes.
Very, very nice.
We're going to keep these safe.
So there we go. 2 so far. We've got 1 more to come. I'll put them there because we've got another one to come.
Okay.
So I did some mugs. And in the mugs, I'm trying to build up some mugs for our house. They're a bit dusty. So these are the mugs I've done before. And I've put, look at the dust inside there. I normally put Cordovan inside. Forgot on these. And I put birch inside. I thought, okay, it doesn't matter. They'll still be blending. But his and hers. Maybe that's how you tell whose cup of tea it is. But, so I took the glaze on the inside of it because it was just...
Yes.
You see, so, yeah, they should be Cordovan inside. But, please don't stick.
Lovely. Come on.
Okay. So this is my old way of doing the bottoms when I use stroke and coat, which is not as crisp as... These are the underglazes that you bought me for my birthday. That now they come out with a much more crisp line. It's gorgeous, yeah. And I've got... 16 colours you got me to play with. So that's a nice rim there. That's nice. Oh,
I love that cup. That's lovely.
That's very nice.
I
that
love the
glaze
shape and
has
I love
gone
that glaze.
lovely. Very nice.
That's a lovely glaze.
Oh, actually the inside is very nice with the birch and the effect going inside as well. That's actually really nice.
That's quite subtle in there.
It is, because you've got the. I like the cleanliness inside a mug when it's one colour. If there's too much inside at the bottom, it looks like it's dirty.
That's lovely.
But that, just taking it down just a little bit, that's very nice. I love as well how the top it's got just Colbalt Wash on it, but it comes like brown. I don't know why. Dan, that's very nice. Look at that. That's good, isn't it? So far, so good. You can put that behind on the because I've got to check for if I need to do any smoothing on the bottom.
Is that one all right?
Yes, look at that.
That's got a white bottom.
Yeah, these are mugs that I did about 6 months ago, and I just never managed to glaze them. So these are old, hence I haven't got the bottoms that I'm doing now. Look at that. That glaze has gone gorgeous. This is quite consistently reliable, and again,
look at that it's actually like as though
it's gorgeous.
I haven't
done anything with that. I've literally done on these. I'm doing 3 coats of birch all over and inside on these case. Then I do 3 coats of Cordovan about this far down, and then Mayco Colbalt Wash on the top, 1 coat, and then stoneware clear over the Colbalt to make it dinner safe.
I actually love that.
That's really, really nice. It's quite nice with the
yeah,
it's an accident. It feels nice, that mug, actually.
It's lovely.
I think I'm ready to take these in the house soon because I'm getting a bit of a collection now. My shelf is full.
To go.
Very nice. Yeah. So then this here is one random chip there. Again, nice and flat. So I didn't put I've put a tiny bit of silica sand on the bottom of that. Nice clean bottom on that.
Yes.
That's nice.
Oh, you want to just pick that up?
I know, that's what I'm just thinking. One solitary bit of chip there. You do want to, but I do like on the side, the chips on the side.
And me.
I like that. It's very nice. There's that and this one. Okay, they're on different shelves. I wonder how much difference they are in colour. See how they'd fire slightly difference in colour, but that would be nice
Look how they set though.
on the table.
Yes, it does.
But I almost feel that some of the pieces need to have less chips on because it could be less is more. So you need to have some plainer pieces and some statement pieces.
I suppose.
I don't know. I might have to play that. Very nice. Okay, so we've only got one more shelf to go.
Okay.
And on this one, I've got the oval bowl, which that was a lot of work, an experiment. So this is again using the Hartley and Noble drapes, which...
Oh, this is the one, yes, okay.
Yeah, so these Hartley and Noble drape forms. This is what I made with them previously. Don't know if you remember, these I made.
Yes.
So this is what I made with them previously. Some gorgeous. I put some texture on, really, really lovely as a set of 3. But then I saw somebody else trying it, joining them together. And I thought it'd be nice to make something. It's like a big piece. It used a lot of glaze, mind you. It did use a lot of glaze. And in here, there's another one of Wendy's Tapas and the 3rd piece to Tracie's Tapas. Oh, I hope the ovals worked. I do hope the ovals worked.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, I love the way what I call your colour. Isn't that lovely there?
Oh!
That's gorgeous.
Oh! Should we just, in appreciation, just like,
See how it's gone down like
but
a waterfall.
Instead of, oh, it is a bit like a waterfall, isn't it? Instead of doing just like a plain coat of the glaze, I did effectively like a peacock effect, which is when I pipe with the flux, my cake decorating again, and then covered it all over.
I love the way the edge is just on the bottom and that clear part.
Wow. 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 Oh, that is like, you don't actually want to put anything in that because it's a shame to spoil it.
Oh, and on the outside.
Oh,
Yes, that is gorgeous.
wow. Wow!
Markle like that.
That's a statement piece and a half, isn't it?
Yes. I do like that very much.
Crikey. Oh, this Birch and Cordovan always works, and I like it by adding this Cobalt Wash in it because it gives that extra blue tinge. Otherwise, you can have a lot of browns coming out, and I prefer.
Such a usable dish now, you know,
It
to
is.
put fruit in or whatever.
Well, I was thinking of using it as a fruit bowl on the table, but then you almost lose
the pattern.
I know. Oh, I'm going to try that one again. I need to go back and look at my video. I think I did diamonds of flux, and I don't normally add flux on this combo, but because of the depth I'd got here and I didn't have to worry about it dripping off a piece, only on the inside I added like V's of flux, which helps it move. Then I put on top of that, so I put birch underneath, then I put the flux on, then I put the Cordovan, which you think is like the red colour that goes over the top. Then I put the stripe of Cobalt Wash on the top, and then the clear. On the outside, I didn't put any flux at all. So that is with no flux that creates this effect. And then inside, this is with flux that's created. Wow.
I wasn't expecting that.
Nor me. Crikey. I wonder how level it is.
You're getting good, Ned.
How did I do that?
I don't know, but it's,
wow.
It's certainly one of your better pieces, I would say.
I mean, they've used a lot of glaze, so they're not cheap to make when they're bigger because it uses so much glaze. But, crikey.
Oh, look at it.
Isn't that gorgeous?
Yes.
You know, I look at that and I think, and it's took a month to get, like I started that when I looked to see when I first started it, it was 4 weeks ago that I was actually playing with the drape moulds. So it takes a long time to get this stage. And then to have a result that you're pleased with.
But that's an idea others can take, isn't it? Join them all together.
Well, yeah, so that's when I tried it on the stars as well, and that was brilliant. So I might try that on more. It's just getting lots of different uses from your drape moulds. Oh, well, this is like, oh, wow.
It's like, did you make that?
I know. So I'm hoping this is a loose piece. Yes, it is. So this is Wendy's other one. Oh, cutie.
That's a lovely set.
Cute. That one's come out perfect. Beautiful. So the bottoms on all three. How gorgeous are those? They don't stack. This one shrunk more, or it wasn't quite the right size. So they do nest, but not. This one could have done with being a bit bigger. And they're supposed to be tapas, which is a bit small for tapas, some of them, because they shrink a lot. But on a table, I think those are beautiful. Hope you like those, Wendy.
She will.
If you don't want them, we know a home that they'll go to.
I'm a blue one.
So Wendy's had a very special birthday 2 days ago. It was her 50th, so she's in Amsterdam. Amsterdam at the moment for her son's taken her for a trip away. So it'd be lovely to take these next time I go down to South Wales. Okay. Right, now this one is Tracie's other one. So I need to go and get the others for Tracie. Oh no, same thing again. My cookie's gone and stuck here. I need to grind that back there. That'll be okay. What's grinding? Doesn't that pick up that colour lovely?
Yes, yeah.
So this is Celadon Bloom. And again, ooh, look at that edge. Oh, so that is, I did V's of flux and then green tea over the top. That is very nice. And that is to go. So Tracie asked if she could have
toning, was it?
She just says do them all different colours, but I chose to try and tone them together. So I've brought in the bit of green there. I think that's a lovely little set.
I like that little one.
Lovely little set. And the sides look really nice on those. So the green being brought in this one a little bit. So those will be going to South Wales next time I go to the office.
That was a successful one.
Yes.
With a prize in the middle.
I know. Cool. Woo! that was a good one.
Well done. Brilliant.
Yes. Oh, that's a relief. Better than the last one that we had.
Great. I chose a good one to come down for.
I was thinking, I'm going to put this kiln load on. It better be good, because the last one we did together, it wasn't good. So we're also having a sort out in my studio today. So I've got, you can't see the rest of the studio, but I've got pots everywhere. So I'm a hobby potter. I do this purely for fun, and I've been gifting it to family and friends. But I've now got a lot of pieces and I'm running out of shelves and I don't know what to do with it. So I'm being encouraged to maybe try and do a Christmas market stall, but I'm quite nervous about doing that. Don't ask me why. They're like your babies, you don't want them to go, but then I've got them all out the boxes and I'm seeing my old pieces and my newer pieces. So I'm slowly getting my head around maybe having a website shop. I don't know yet. I need to think about it and maybe doing a Christmas stall. We'll see. Thank you very much for joining me and for all the support. I love it, but I just love the whole journey and playing with clay. And then like now, Mum and I are going to have a day together and we're going to have some fun, which is always lovely. But yeah, thanks for joining me, Mum.
Lovely. You've done really well today. Well done.
Please and please. Right, we'll hopefully see you again soon. I haven't got another firing for quite a few weeks, so I've got to do some more. I've got to start off another batch. I had 2 or 3 firings in the run, so it's going to be a while till I have another one, maybe another 3 or 4 weeks. But thank you for joining me and hopefully see you again soon. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.